Hey guys, it's Dr. Hammerstedt from Wholist. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to spend a little bit of time today talking a little bit about weight science and about our weight wellness coaching program. So this is a good summary for you to refer to for references. I'm going to let you know kind of right off the bat some information about how you can find us, and then we'll get right into it. Probably expect about a 10 to 12 minute video today. So you can reach us at www.wholisthealth.com. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at the handle @WholistHealth. So, welcome Wholist Tribe. I want to help you guys figure out how to lose weight, change your habits, understand your mind and decision making better, and beat the challenges in all different facets of life. This is a part of a bigger solution to whole you health in terms of Wholist general plan to work with people on a whole spectrum of alternative and conventional practitioners to come up with plans for health and wellness. This is our weight wellness coaching. So here's the thing. The science on weight is in. It's validated. There's a lot of confusion out there, but the truth is that what seems pretty clear what needs to happen. A calorie in is not the same as a calorie out, so calorie counting is useless. We should all know this. We've all been calorie counting, and we lose weight and then gain weight, and lose weight and gain weight, and nothing's sustainable. So let's talk about why that is on our coaching program. Let's talk a little bit right now about other things that we know of from the science and things we need to do about it. So low fat is not helping. It's making everything worse. That's good news. I like fat. Do you guys like fat? Let's put it back in our diet. And let's see, low fat is just causing us to eat more high glycemic carbs, and that is the big problem. High glycemic food habits are causing not only weight gain, but are resetting our weight set points, so we can't keep the weight off. It is causing us to hormonally shift physiologically, causing high insulin, causing insulin resistance, changing our baseline rest energy consumption, which is really, really the big key in terms of metabolically how we are maintaining weight or losing weight, and leading to chronic inflammation, diabetes, metabolic syndromes, cardiovascular disease, you know it. Also making us feel terrible because our body is shifting all over the place and causing all these hormone shifts that make us feel wacky and moody and difficult to concentrate and hard to accomplish all of our other goals. So I really think that food and what we're taking in is really key for accomplishing everything we want. So what else? 9 out of 10 people who lose weight on traditional diets are going to gain it all back and then some. We also know this, right? Anecdotally, science tells us that too. So only 1 out of 6 people who are overweight can report maintaining 10% of that weight loss at 1 year. Okay, we also know this. Evidence says it's true. However, the good news, those who are on programs that provide intentional choices, intentional behavioral support, helping us make intentional food and life choices, and focusing on low glycemic food choices are wholeheartedly more successful. So let's get at it. Your body functions without you telling it to, right? I'm talking to you, my hair is growing, I'm breathing, my eyes are blinking, I can't help that. Let's see, my kidneys are filtering, my liver is working, my skin is working, doing its business. My hormonal system is super complex in terms of endocrine. We don't control any of that. Your physiology reacts to something occurring in and around you, and that's the way we're made. Our body is made to bring everything back to a homeostasis or a balance, and your weight is no different. Enzymes, reflexes, feedback loops, nutrients, minerals, all of it. You don't tell your body to work like this. You do not volitionally eat as much as you think you do. You eat because your body is out of whack, and the hormones are telling you that you need to fix the balance of sugar, fat, and protein that you have taken in, and it's overreacting and trying to balance even if it is falsely overreacting. So the good news is we can stop blaming ourselves. We can figure out how to fix this intentionally and how to feel better and how to be able to concentrate and keep our weight off and be more present for ourselves and our family and for those of us who are physicians and care providers for our patients. So Let's start relearning some mindset techniques to challenge our choices and assumptions and relearn the structure around habits to not just improve food choices, but all of our choices. And we're going to do that by doing some work on metacognition, basically cognitive behavioral therapy, but in a super easy way, which is, what's the circumstance and how do you get to your results? So let's stop blaming ourselves. Okay. Now on to Wholist wellness coaching. We know how your life is. Our life is the same. We are busy, right? Busy is good. I think busy is good. It all depends on how you think about it. But we do not have a lot of extra time, and we often do not put that time into caring for ourselves. It's really important for us to be taking care of ourselves and be happy, healthy, and whole to be able to take care of everyone else. So we do most of our coaching virtually, which means we have a telehealth digital platform that you can use to connect with your coach and fit it in however and wherever you guys can to make it work for you. And then besides those visits, you can have videos, we can have text, email, we'll have social media platforms, we'll have a forum where you can talk to your community about questions. And then the basis of all of that is a health assessment where you work with your coach to figure out what your barriers are in your life and what's holding you back, and figuring out how we can make that work. So Wholist will incorporate the most recent weight loss science, figure out what's keeping you from reaching your goals. We're going to work again with kind of structure, mindset, retraining of our brains to be able to figure this out. You'll be able to coach yourself as new challenges arrive, no matter what they are. And we're going to work on that weight set point. All right. This Wholist coaching for weight wellness is for you if you're ready to crush your stress, work, life, and weight goals. You are too busy to figure out how to implement, plan, figure all this out on your own, research it, and with all the family, work, life, everything else that you're required to do and want to do, like go skiing or playing or running or laughing or whatever it is that you'd rather be spending your time doing. So you can't figure out how to keep up the motivation to keep the weight off, or to have permanent weight loss, or to organize your life in a more flow-friendly way for your mind. You have other things in your life you want to work on besides weight. Maybe weight and food is not your issue. Maybe you have other things you want to work on with us, and we're happy to do it. You want long-lasting results with weight and stress management. If any of those fits you or all of them fits you, then please reach out to us for health assessment. You would also, this program is good for you if you're going to benefit on kind of food scripting, which some of us need. In terms of food, speaking of, for your program, you can choose between two options. The general overview of the Wholist coaching is what I talked about above. You will get that with either of these two choices. One is with Wholist coaching for weight wellness. You will get the coaching above. You will be making your own food. We will be doing education and support all along the way for you, as noted above, but you'll be doing the grocery shopping, planning, and preparing. This will focus generally, although it'll change, tailored to each person, 3 meals a day, no snacking, structure based around these long-standing changes that we're talking about and how you approach your food and your food choices and fitting it into your life. It takes 3 months to make a habit, right? So you really have to dial in on this to make it something you can do without even thinking about it. This is the best, I think, for people who like to cook and eat great food, who already eat relatively well, who have the flexibility to cook, like to avoid produced food, and want to come from basically from the very start of the program on how to make a meaningful change. All of your coaching will come from Wholist, and your program will be entirely tailored to you, mostly focused on low glycemic, higher fat foods. I suggest you start with a 3-month coaching program because, as I said above, 3 months to make a habit, and longer depending on your weight goals, depending on your life management goals, depending on what else that you'd like. So get in touch with us through the website or at hello@wholisthealth.com to sign up for a health assessment, and we'll figure it out. The second food option for the coaching program is with Optavia. So this is a Wholist coaching with an Optavia option. So for those of you who might need more scripting on food, or don't have the flexibility to be cooking or don't usually cook on your own, this is an option for you. It's a company called Optavia, which was made, I think it was founded over a decade ago, under Medifast. And they were founded by and are currently still run by weight scientists and physicians. And they have come up with basically food products that are metabolically appropriate for weight loss and a healthy hormonal balance. And it is a meal frequent plan. So they have tons, I think hundreds of thousands of people who've been successful with this. We have 180 million obese people in the States, and so I think we have lots of way to go. They have education and support around this system of well-proven food products. The reason why I call them products is because they do come to you in a kind of product form. So I'll explain that a little bit here. So we will sit down as Wholist, decide how much weight you want to lose, what health issues you have, what your life is like now, and then choose one of their programs. And those programs can be tailored to each of those goals, but also for different underlying medical issues. Then you purchase the products directly from Optavia. Each food product is a low calorie but isocaloric, so they're all basically about the same calorie. And they're balanced metabolically appropriately between carbs, proteins, and fats in order to achieve safe weight loss and also rebalance you hormonally. The programs will have you eat small product fuelings 3 to 5 times a day, depending on the program, with 1 to 2 what they call lean and green meals, which are meals that you prepare yourself. And again, that's one to 2. Those are kind of scripted for you as options, but you'd be doing that per day. So you're eating 4 to 6 times a day, which is a little different for most people. Has been proven to work, is really hard to do on your own because you can't really control the calories and the metabolic fat ratio as well as they can, obviously. So these are, there are also a transition and maintenance program with this so that you don't stay on them all the time, and the coaching is geared towards you not being them on all the time. It's giving you the support and education you need to be able to reach your goal, but then maintain off of it. You can stay on it, obviously, if you really like it. Optavia provides tons of education on their own, both print, digital, video, texting, based on their program, and that's awesome. We will also do our additional coaching on top of that, so you will get everything else above that's aimed towards our goals together. The length of the time you'll need to be on Optavia is totally dependent on what you and your goals are. However, we suggest that you extend past finishing the Optavia program with Wholist so that we can make sure that you're transitioning off, making those good choices that we've been talking about, and being able to maintain in your own life, not on the products. So let's see, what else? Probably at least an extra 2 months after the Optavia products are done. The cost of Optavia is going to be the products. So that's, think about $350 a month. The ideal is that they're aiming to replace about 75 to 85% of your personal grocery budget. And so, so this should come out about even for you. And Wholist is discounting your coaching cost pretty significantly if you're taking Optavia, because you're buying products from them, and we want to be cognizant of that cost, and also because they're providing some coaching for you as well, and to be transparent because they're also paying our coaches a small fee for providing support for you on the program. So let's see. I think I covered it. 14 minutes. Shoot, I wanted to stay between 10 and 12. I'm always over. Okay, listen, www.wholisthealth.com. Come see us. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, @WholistHealth. Please follow along. Please, let's make this change together. I think that together this community is stronger than each of us alone. We can work with our brains. We can retrain us. We can fend for life. We can teach our friends and family to be better and healthier and feel better and accomplish more. So contact contact us to set up a health assessment today, and let's get moving. Have a Wholist day.